Welcome to our English podcast series. In this podcast, you will listen to our story at the B1, B2 level. Have fun! Part 1. The Job Interview. Daniel had been searching for a new job for several months. Every morning, he checked job advertisements online, updated his resume, and sent applications. One afternoon, he received an email inviting him to an interview at a well-known company. He was both excited and nervous. On the day of the interview, Daniel woke up early. He ironed his best suit, polished his shoes, and practiced answering common interview questions in front of the mirror. He wanted to make a good impression. When he arrived at the office building, the receptionist greeted him politely and asked him to wait in the lobby. Daniel noticed other candidates sitting there, some quietly reviewing their notes, others scrolling nervously through their phones. Finally, his name was called. He walked into a bright room where two interviewers were waiting. They smiled, shook his hand, and asked him to sit down. At first, Daniel's voice was shaky, but soon he grew more confident. The interviewers asked about his previous experience, his strengths, and how he dealt with challenges. Daniel answered honestly, gave clear examples, and tried to show his enthusiasm for the role. At the end of the interview, one of the interviewers said, "Thank you, Daniel. We'll contact you soon." Daniel left the room relieved. It was over. A week later, his phone rang. It was the company. They offered him the job. Daniel could hardly believe it. Months of searching had finally paid off. With a huge smile, he accepted the offer and called his family to share the good news.
Part 2. Vocabulary explanations. Resume means a short document that shows your education, skills, and work experience when you apply for a job. For example, I updated my resume before applying for the position. Resume. Impression means the feeling or opinion you create in someone's mind when they meet you or see your work. For example, she made a great impression at the interview by being confident and polite. Impression. Receptionist means the person who works at the front desk of an office or company and welcomes visitors or answers calls. For example, the receptionist asked me to wait in the lobby before the meeting. Receptionist. Candidate means a person who is applying for a job or is being considered for a position. For example, there were many candidates waiting to be interviewed. Candidate. Shaky means not steady, trembling or unsteady because of nerves, fear, or weakness. For example, at the beginning of his speech, his voice was a little shaky. Shaky. Strengths means the good qualities, skills, or abilities that make someone effective. For example, one of her strengths is that she can work very well under pressure. Strengths. Deal with means to manage, handle, or take action to solve a problem or situation. For example, in the interview, he explained how he dealt with difficult customers. Deal with. Relieved means feeling happy and relaxed after something stressful or unpleasant has ended. For example, she was relieved when the exam was finally over. Relieved. Paid off means to bring a good result after effort or hard work. For example, all his months of studying paid off when he passed the exam. Paid off. Offer means the official proposal from a company to give someone a job or position. For example, he was excited to receive a job offer from his dream company. Offer.
Don't forget to follow us for more English educational content. See you in the next story.